The opinions and views expressed in this video do not reflect the views of HTT Media Group. Viewer discretion is advised.
Live from Studio in the Pines in downtown Silsbee, Texas. You are listening to So Here's the Thing with your hosts, John Marble and David Collins.
Yeah. What's going on, HTT friends and family? Hey, it is your host, John Marble here. We are live in beautiful downtown Silsbee, Texas. Tonight, we are sponsored by the Tiger Hut. Tiger Hut with some of the best buns in town. Go down and see them at 112 Pine Plaza. You can call them at 409-373-6141. Go check them out. Tell them HTT Media sent you. They have great food of all kinds that you can sink your teeth into. So go check them out. Like I said, Tiger Hut, 112 Pine Plaza, 409-373-6141. Tonight, we are doing things a little different. Obviously, David is still in recovery mode. I actually got to see David today. He is doing better. He got his little wrap off his foot and everything, or his leg and everything. So y'all keep praying for him and keep him in your thoughts. It's a long road to recovery, but he will be back eventually. Also, behind the glass is not Josh. He's still going through some stuff, so got a lot of work that he's got to do. So tonight we have our fill-in, Miss Shelby. She's here filling in, doing a great job behind the scenes. Yeah, absolutely.
She's like giggling.
And of course, in lieu of David, we have Miss Megan. She's here tonight. These two girls are the host of a brand new show that we've been doing for about a month and a half now?
Since October.
Has it been since October?
Since October.
Yeah, since the middle of October. That's what she said. You can catch them on Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock live on their Facebook page. So go check those guys out. Also, big shout out to Listen Closely. As you see, I've got the shirt on tonight. It is our very own podcast. My wife, Miss Bobby Marble, she goes into the strange, the true crime, the murder mystery, the ghost story, anything mundane and weird. She will sink her teeth into. So if you have a story, if you have something about true crime or anything like that, go check it out. She is on Saturdays at 8 a.m. That's when her podcast released, and you can find it on any place the podcasts are available, including Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker, all of them. So y'all go give her a check out. But I'm wearing this shirt today because she actually just started a new segment. It's called Missing Mondays. Each week, she will profile a person that around this area that is missing to raise awareness to try to find these people. So, like today, obviously, she did one that we actually did a quick little spillover. Miss Christy Russo, they're still looking for that young lady. So if you have any tips, any news about it, please contact your local authorities or the family of her so this girl can be found and found safely. But yeah, so check that out. Like I said, she puts it on her Facebook page every Monday. Don't miss that. She's also got some amazing things coming up. She's almost to her 1-year anniversary. So y'all check out Listen Closely if you haven't. All right. So today we are joined by Miss Melissa Jenkins. She is the owner of, if I'm correct, Sweet Melissa's Gifts and etc.
Yes.
Okay. She also
lots of things.
Yeah. She also is a big advocate for vendor appreciation and online marketing, stuff of that nature. And she is going. Are you hosting this event?
Yes, me along with a few other people. We are hosting it, and
Okay.
I'm hoping it'll go great.
So awesome. So that event's going to be, what day is it? I
It's
forgot.
January the 22nd. It's going
Right.
to be 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and it's in Fred, Texas.
Right. So they're having a Fred Community Trade Days down there. I've seen it before.
Yeah, it's a walking track. It's sitting right in front of the baseball field.
Okay.
That's where
Yeah.
it sits.
So they're going to have vendors of all kinds out there.
Yes,
So
everything you
blooming
can-
onions,
Yes,
too.
everything you can think of is going to be there. I mean, we have like 5 or 6 food vendors, I think.
Hey.
And about 70 craft vendors.
Wow.
And she told me, so there is a, what do you call them? You just told me this about the guy that goes around with you.
Oh yeah, the funnel cakes.
Funnel cake guys.
Yes. Funnel cakes and fried Oreos. Those are
It's
the two.
see,
Fried Oreos are the best.
I hate that because I can't eat that stuff anymore. But
I'm right there
back in the
with you.
day, I would have jumped all over it because I'm a big funnel cake guy.
Yeah.
But so let's dive right into it, Miss Melissa. So tell us a little bit about how you got started.
Okay, so since I graduated high school, I started off selling Avon and Scentsy and several like the independent consultant companies and stuff like that. And then I realized, hey, I can do all this myself
Right.
instead of having to work for them.
Absolutely.
And so I had started off by just doing the Kuntz Trade Days. And that's where I started meeting a lot of vendors, and I'm still friends with a lot of those people.
Right.
The Yayas I Love Junk, she used
Right.
to set up over here, really good friends with them.
Okay.
And so they have their live on Facebook Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Correct.
At 8 o'clock. And so, but met a lot of vendors there. And then I decided that, hey, I was tired of setting up my tent all the time and
Right.
kind of took a break. And I went over to this little white building right across the street
Right.
and painted the polka dots on it to draw attention and had all the, and it was kind of boutique, but more like it's really reasonable, a lot of stuff for kids and different things like that. And then I started working for East Texas Credit Union, so and that still takes a lot of time, but I have my weekends free, which is great. So started doing these again and selling a lot of the same stuff, but now I started making homemade bath and body products because I love homemade soaps. And I'm like, I can make all this myself. And
Right.
that's always been my big thing is if I see something, I'm like, oh, I want to try to make this. I want to try to do it. And so I took some to work and let all the girls try them, and everybody loved it. So I'm like, okay, this is a go. And so I started making all the soaps, and I just, every time somebody says, hey, do you make this? Well, that's going to be my new product.
Yeah.
I haven't, but I can try.
Yes. And then I just started doing the wood roses again because this was one of my biggest sellers when I did Kuntz Trade Days. And I went to my mom, and every time I have an idea, I run it past my mom. And I'm like, hey, is this good? Should I do this again? Should I invest in this? And I thought she was going to say no on the wood roses, but she's like, no, that was a hit. Let's do them. So,
And they last forever, and it's
Yes.
almost February. So that's
Yeah,
perfect.
guys.
So,
Guys,
they look like.
there's wood rose. She sells wood roses. Guys.
Yes.
Guys.
And, so you can actually choose, like, if your girlfriend or wife has, like, a favorite scent, we can put a scent on
look at
those,
that.
And I can
Cool.
put a ribbon, however you want to
pretty neat.
display
Fun
them.
fact, I actually don't like roses. I'm like, thank you for spending like $50 on these dead
Yes.
things
Yeah.
that I have to take care of when
Right.
they're dead tomorrow.
Yes. And I have cats.
Yeah.
And so I can't have real flowers.
I mean, thanks for the thought. But I don't like flowers. I like things
I like
I can
stuff
keep.
I can eat. I like chocolate covered strawberries and all that. I like things like
Yeah.
that. But
Ooh, next project. You need to do the roses that you do out of like books.
oh yes, yes. So I've
Let's
tried
do
to
it.
do
Oh, you
that.
did?
I've tried to
Okay.
do where you bend each page to show a thing. I'm not skilled at that.
Or do like
I've
the
tried.
roses where they're all book pages.
Oh, I
'cause
see what you're
I like
talking about.
books.
Yeah, that would be cool too.
She does like
Next
books.
pro-
That is
okay.
true. Absolutely. So, obviously, you know, and it's something that I've noticed throughout the years of actually doing this show. You see a lot of new businesses. They start a business and then they're like, hey, there's a lot of overhead involved. You know, there's rent, there's electricity, water, and then, you know, on top of that, they have to produce. You know, and so you see a lot of them trickle down and actually go back to online businesses.
It's so much easier
Right.
because you don't have to deal with all the rent and everything.
Right.
And everything is on social media nowadays.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
It's so much more convenient. I mean, I literally, some of these things, I make them on the weekends, post a picture, and I can share it to all my social media, and it gets out there. You don't have to worry about somebody coming in to a shop or
Right.
anything, ship it out. And I actually sell Fandom Jewelry, and I know you like that. Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
We're friends
So,
now.
I did.
Favorite friend.
Everybody everybody's into the Witcher right
Uh-huh.
now.
Oh, yes.
Right.
I do
Yes.
Have, I have Witcher themed stuff.
I just real
And
fast.
so, yeah,
Does
it's
it open?
good.
Does
Yeah,
it open? Okay. I don't want
And
to.
it smells like the lilac and gooseberries and everything. So
Oh, my God.
yes.
Nah.
And so, but I do sell like the Fandom Jewelry. So
Right.
I make charm bracelets and
I just
everything.
waxed the mic.
I also do
Are
like
you telling me things?
replica paper items. So the
Oh.
Hogwarts letter and all that. Of course, I can't put that on
Right.
to Etsy and things.
Right.
I think that's what
But-
she's trying to say.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so Etsy and
So we're
things.
louder.
But I did Santa letters. for
Okay.
Oh,
holidays
that's
and
cute.
Stuff like that with little wax melts. and
Absolutely.
I love doing custom things. So some people want to do a custom. I did for a baby shower. I did little bath bombs. It says "You are the bomb."
Oh, that's
Oh.
neat.
So
I like
anything
that.
that's custom.
So the online stuff, obviously, like you said, there's not a lot of overhead. It is the way of the future. You see it every day. People are getting online. If it's not the way of the future, Amazon's not making any money.
Yeah.
Who doesn't shop Amazon?
Yeah.
And so, but also in the same sentence, one of the things, just like we say in normal retail, that you should shop small, obviously with these online retailers that are these small businesses, you should definitely, instead of maybe buying it from Amazon or buying it from Walmart or something like that, maybe go on and buy it from, Sweet Melissa's or some of the other vendors online. They have incredible products, as you're hearing, so that's something that we need to push too, is definitely going out and supporting small online businesses,
Yes.
just
Shop
like,
local.
yes, shop
Yeah.
small like that. So, and even during Black Friday, they attribute a whole day to that. Cyber Monday is all about shopping online. I'm just saying, maybe consider them as well when you're going to, purchase your next gift, purchase love, because you also have to remember that these gifts are made with love. They're made, handmade, they're not something that's manufactured on a conveyor belt. And that itself, one of my biggest irritations that I've ever heard was I saw a person one time and they went into I'm not going to name the shop, but they went into the shop and they were like, why does this shirt cost $36? I could buy the same thing on Amazon for $10. Well, because number one, you don't know what kind of quality you're getting on Amazon. Number two, this took that person time to actually prepare that. They actually made that shirt.
Yes.
They pressed it. They put the stuff on it. So yes,
This
it's
shirt, for example, this is from Passing Through Boutique in
Okay.
Warren,
yeah,
and they make all of these, the sublimation and stuff.
right.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff, is you don't really think about it, but these people are taking the time out of their day. I always heard a story when I was growing up. So there was and there's been many of these stories that have gone through, but so there was a man, he was a Boilermaker, and I'm sorry, no, he was a plumber. And so he walked into this house and they had a issue with their bathtub. Okay. So the man walks up to the bathtub. He says, the dude asked him, goes, okay, can you fix it? How much is it going to cost me? He said, I'll tell you after I fix it. So he fixes it, and all he does is turn one thing. And he says, okay, that'll be $1,000. And he looks at him, he says, $1,000 to turn a wrench one time? He said, so here's the thing. It cost me $10 to turn that wrench. It cost me $990 to know exactly where to turn the wrench. And that's what you're
Knowledge.
getting.
Yeah.
It's that knowledge on how to do the job. Like these people, they hustle. That's what they do. So all that to say, y'all please support small business. It is the backbone of the American economy. Like, if there wasn't small businesses, even at one time, Jeff Bezos or whoever's running Amazon now was a small business. All right. Please support these guys because we have got to do this. All right. So now on to other things. So let's talk about this trade days. All right. So it's on the walking track in Fred. I know you can't miss it.
Yeah, it's going to actually be right across from the dollar store, which is the local landmark.
Right.
In Fred. So, it's directly across from it. You can't miss it. And, we're going to be out there pretty early because it starts at 10. And there's going to be Donna's yard art.
Okay.
She's had a lot of these. She has the big metal stuff.
Like, the big
Sasquatch and stuff. Yeah, the coolest stuff. So, she's going to be out there. And then Christy's Creations.
Okay.
It's like my favorite. These tumblers.
That is pretty.
We're going to have lots of jewelry. Like, these are from M&L Jewelry. And what I like about small businesses, too, especially like these vendor events, is what you buy there, nobody else is going to have like that same product ever again, because they'll have it just for that event, and you buy it, and you're never going to see like, okay, 10 other people with that same thing that you have. So it's always something new and exciting and fresh, and so that's what I really like.
So if you could describe your business in a gist, like what is the main thing that you sell?
Online is the Fandom Jewelry.
Okay.
At the vendor events is going to be the Bath and Body stuff. I do sell the Bath and Body stuff online, but a lot of people want to smell it.
Right.
So that's me trying to describe what something smells like. It's just easier at the vendor events. Now with the jewelry online, I don't want to set up a bunch of jewelry.
Right.
That's the only reason I don't bring it. And but I do a lot online. I have a lot of following on Instagram and people that
I believe my husband's
fandoms.
watching. Pay attention.
Pay attention. Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yes.
Pay attention.
Pay attention.
Um,
Fandom Jewelry would be fun.
So if you could, let me ask you this. So, and I've always been curious about this. If you look at your online sales, do you sell a lot more to men or women?
It's actually equal.
Really?
On my
surprising.
Etsy, it is very equal. Especially around Christmas time, there was a lot of men buying stuff. And they usually, like on my Etsy, they can put on there whether it's a gift. And so when it's a gift, I'll put it in like a little drawstring bag.
Yeah.
And I usually put like something, like if they buy a necklace, I'll put a little earring. So, for example, I sell Coraline jewelry. And so if it's Coraline necklace, I'll put the little button earrings in there with it. Just something. And then I have stickers and bookmarks and things like that. So if somebody buys something related to something, I can put something in there.
Oh, that's nice. And, that's something that doesn't always happen with Amazon.
yes, for sure. So, and like and the quality thing, too, like you were talking about with Amazon, I'd ordered a Renaissance costume, and I got it, and it's literally like, you could just do this, and it would just rip.
Yes.
And I was like, no. And so that's what's good about a lot. You're going to get good quality. Yeah, you may pay a little more for it, but you know that it's with care and everything.
Yeah.
So in a comment to Aaron said, so here's the thing. Yes. So that's actually how this show got started, because it's something that I say when I get passionate. So that's where the name came from. And big shout out to Miss Sunny Menard. So they do a podcast based out of Beaumont. It is the Sunny and Rain Show. So y'all go check them out. They've got some great stuff. Just type in Sunny and Rain, SUNNY and RAINE. Y'all go check them out. Josh asked, so here's what she said. No,
that's
it
hilarious.
Is still, so here's the thing.
What she said.
But God.
That's what the thing.
Anyways, I'm not even saying. I'm not touching.
Wait. What, Aaron?
So
not appropriate.
Anyways, so how many vendors do y'all have coming to the trade days?
So we have almost 70 craft vendors is what I have signed up.
So you have options.
And then we also we're gonna have a photo booth.
Right.
We're gonna have some Valentine's stuff set up. And then the Fred PTC is supposed to put on some like kids activities.
Okay.
So there's going to be a kids area. I'm hoping that in the future we can get maybe pony rides.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
The like the blow up slides and all
so
that.
So it'd be like a Christmas thing, like without the Christmas.
Yeah, when the weather's better. So maybe some
and that would bring
slides
parents in too, because like the moms want to shop, but also
somewhere where they can kind of set them and then just walk around and
or like Dad here take the kids.
Yeah,
Mom's
Ice
gonna
is
shop.
supposed to be out there. They're going to serve hot chocolate as well. There's going to be a gumbo vendor. There is the Country Boys Smoking. They have that grilled cheese.
Oh man, that thing is so good.
Yes.
Oh.
So they're going to be out there. And then also the guy that has the mechanical bull.
Yeah.
He's going to be out there.
Awesome.
And the way I have it set up is just to where you literally you're just going to walk around the track. and just shop the whole time, and then you'll walk the inside of the track to get the other vendors.
And you get your steps.
Yes.
And you get your steps.
And you get
so
your
you're
steps
doing
because
your
you're still New Year, New Me, right? It's only like the 17th. Yeah, still New Year, New Me.
Well,
for at least 3 more days.
So here's what's going to happen. If it's cool with y'all, we're going to send some people out there to do some live feeds.
That would be cool.
Get some awareness out there for y'all. Also, so here's the thing. I actually talked to her before the show, and I'm going to go ahead and talk about this now. So we are in talks right now to start up the vendor market in downtown Silsbee again at the Rudisell Pavilion. HTT Media is talking about, funding the fee for it, and we're going to try to see if Miss Melissa here will take the reins on that and get some vendors out there every month, once a month, so that we could get that started back up, because that is something that needs to happen very soon. So we're going to try to work on that. Check that out in upcoming weeks. But with that being said, speaking of fundraisers and drives and stuff like that, this thing right here, I need to talk about this real quick. So this is our toy box raffle. It is going to be, the drawing is going to be March the 16th on Rolling on the Field. That day, we're actually going to cross promote with So Here's the Thing. So you'll be able to watch Rolling on the Field So Here's the Thing. We're going to do the drawing there. It is for a custom toy box made by Josh from Rolling on the Field. If you haven't seen these, I know you can't really see them in the camera right now, but
Those are super cool.
yeah, you can go to So Here's the Thing page. I think all the shows have put them on their pages. All the money for it is going to be donated to HTT Media to purchase equipment. So make sure that you check that out. That's it's for a good cause. We've already got a few tickets in there. You can go and purchase tickets at Frenchie's Coffee House, Fancy's Bakery in downtown, and starting tomorrow, you can purchase them at the Tiger Hut. So y'all make sure to check those out. It's for a great cause. Tickets are 1 for $5 or 5 for $20. A lot of love and craftsmanship goes into making these toy boxes. So y'all make sure y'all get in on that. All right, so back to you, Miss Melissa. So let's talk about some of the stuff you have on the table. Okay.
No problem.
So what is this?
Okay, so this is my newest creation. This is
Okay.
a lotion.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That smells amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, so this is the lemon drop lotion. I use a beeswax base.
Okay.
So it's going to be really good for the skin. It doesn't leave it like, sticky or anything. Dries really well and
Okay.
stays. And then I gave y'all
Yes.
I know.
and it's open. It has a little spot where it's open where y'all can smell it, like right there.
Where's mine at?
Right there, yeah. You just kind of peel it back right there.
Okay.
And so I vacuum seal all my stuff at the vendor events because I don't want. That's my biggest thing is when you go and people are smelling the soap and they pick it up and then what if you're gonna buy it?
Yeah.
So then they've already touched it. So I vacuum seal it that way you can just smell it. And that's the shave and a haircut is that scent. It's like a lemonous.
I need you to understand that this is not going to be mine.
Yes.
My wife is going to take this
Take
from
it,
me.
yeah. That happens all the time. So I have people that come to events, and I saw them at the last event. And they're like, "Well, I'm gonna have to buy everything I bought last time."
That's
because
right.
It went to the kids
Yeah.
in my life.
That's it.
Yeah.
And so, and then I make men's products. So I have the beard balm.
Oh.
Oh,
I have
Aaron, you
beard
need
balm,
that.
and I have beard oil.
Oh, that smells amazing.
Hold on, I got to get back on the show to see what he said. Oh, that does.
That's just a real subtle, like tobacco and bay leaf. Because I did before I started making the men's beard products. Because I don't have a beard to try things out. But I done some sample kits, and I found that they like the not so strong scents, just like that subtle, because it is going to be on your face.
Yeah.
So you don't want to smell something all day up your nose.
So real quick, Josh wants to know if the inspiration for the name Sweet Melissa was from the Almond Brothers song.
It was actually.
Was it really? Hey, look
it
at there.
was.
Josh knows his stuff.
We were sitting there. I don't even remember if it was me and my mom or who it was, and we were trying to think of a name for my business. It was after I stopped selling the Scentsy and the Avon. I was doing just my products.
Right.
And I think my mom had come up with the name, and I was like, it's just perfect. It works.
Yeah.
And now people know me as Sweet Melissa. Like,
There you go.
Because with Yaya's I Love Junk, we're kind of like a little tribe, and we have get-togethers and stuff. And everybody's like, "You're Sweet Melissa." Like nobody knows me as Melissa Jenkins. So.
Yes, it is a great song. So anyways, continue.
And like I said, I also sell Fandom Jewelry, so I've also put the Fandom stuff in a lot of my lotions and soaps and everything. So I have a big long list on my website of all the different stuff. I have all the common rooms have a specific
Oh my goodness.
scent.
Okay, I keep seeing on Facebook that other, like it's like the bookish box and stuff, and I keep wanting to get it. I can't afford it.
Yes,
but
they're
expensive. They have like the candles that have the scents. So I'm so excited.
I have my products in the I'm trying to remember what that box is called. I'll have to send you the information, but I just got in that box, and it is a book box.
Oh really?
And so I just got my products in that. I make like 125 products
for nerds like me. We're like, you do
perfect.
what?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Not only do I get a book, but I get like a candle that smells like the book, or a lotion, or whatever.
I get the Ignite English.
That link
box.
will be in the comments, right?
Yes, we are going to put. So, what is the? Speaking of which, what is the website that they can go to order?
It is Sweet Melissa's Gifts and Etc. And then if you go on there, it has on the side where it's got a link to my Etsy store, a list of all my scents, a list of all my products and the ingredients and everything. And then I have an event section to where I put all the vendor events that I'm going to be at as
cool.
well. So
Absolutely.
Hubby who's watching.
And so, like for this one, of course, the thing is The Witcher. Everybody's a big fan of The Witcher right now. So I have the Kaer one, which is the where the Witchers stay. So this is a men's body wash. It's going to be, you have the cedar and the wintry kind of.
Has it got real cedar in it? No. Okay.
It's all like fragrance.
Because I'm allergic to cedar.
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, okay.
No. And then this one, you smelled this one earlier, but this one is the Aretusa, which is the lilac.
That smells amazing.
Yes.
And people don't think that men are into this stuff, but my husband loves getting like the soaps that are like pine tar or like he's really into
I made
that.
one that's it's the Sandalwood Bourbon.
Oh,
and
I bet he
that's
was like
like
that
my
one.
newest one.
So there was there's a store, and I can't. It's on MLK in Beaumont. It's like a.
That's the Century
Man, I
one.
can't remember. But anyways, they had a. Oh, that one smells good too.
It's a lavender and juniper berry.
Yeah, they had a. It was
and
a
he loves candles
bath
too, sorry.
Oh
soap,
yes, I do candles and wax melts too.
and it was called Bourbon and Tobacco, and it smelled amazing. And I bought some just because I happened to be in there with my wife, and I was like, "Hey, this smells really good. I'd like to try it."
I also do like just some fun scents, especially around the holidays. And this year I did a beer soap and a bacon soap.
Oh,
Oh,
sweet!
that's funny. I bet they sold pretty well.
So I made 2 dozen of each scent, and I was, everybody's like, those aren't going to sell. Those aren't going to sell. But I only have 1 bar of each left that I kept just so people can smell them. And I think it's good for like a novelty thing. But
Hey, you think if I started smelling like bacon, people would like me more?
Yeah.
and it smells just like bacon because people will pick it up and they're like, really? And I'm like, smell it. Just smell it. It does smell like bacon.
But and you're doing fantastic. You've got amazing smelling gifts. You like you said, you brought the wood roses. The shave bar smells amazing. And it's only, I guess, $5.
Yes,
it's only $5. That's it.
I think my most expensive thing is $25, and that's like a gift basket with like 7 to 9 items.
Oh wow!
okay.
So,
Yeah.
all of my stuff, all my bars of soap are $5. I think these I have for $5 or $6.
Yeah.
And then the beard balm is $10, but the thing is you don't use a lot of it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
anything that's gonna use it really quickly is cheaper, but then it's more expensive if
Right.
the bigger thing of it.
I mean, so really great priced gifts, amazing smelling scents and everything. A girl that has a heart for her community, especially when it comes to vendors and online retail. She's definitely the person to come to for all of this.
Yes, and if anybody wants to contact me, we can put all my contact information.
Now,
too.
absolutely. Now, I saw something else. There is a page on Facebook. It's small business.
Yes,
So
I
explain
started
that a little bit.
I started that. So here a while back, I was noticing that there was the one that's the Southeast Texas Vendors Connection.
Correct.
But a lot of those are like Port Neches,
Right.
Beaumont and out that way. And I said, we really need something that's more like Silsbee, Fred, all that area. Because, that's where my customer base is.
Right.
And so I was just like, okay, Facebook is the place to go. So I started a group, and I made it a public. I think it's a public group.
Yeah.
And then I just started tagging all my vendor friends, and then so what it is they can share their products and their links to any of their new upcoming products. And then also there's a post on there of all the upcoming vendor shows
Sweet.
that are in the area. So, of course, the Fred one's on there. And then there's, like, some in Sour Lake and Jasper and Woodville, the Dogwood Festival that'll be coming up. And so I'm going to just keep a running thing of any events that come up. That way everybody can be informed of those. But
Absolutely.
yeah, if you're a small business, or even if you don't technically have a business but you make some kind of craft that you sell, definitely join it and share a few photos. And you never know, that may be your way to get a new customer.
Right. And that's what it comes down to. It's identifying your talent and marketing it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, just even in this, and I've put this on my Facebook. I've told these guys, I am by far not a businessman. Never have been, probably never will be. Okay. But here's what I do know. I know how to talk. I'm comfortable in front of a microphone. And, Lauren says, hey.
That's my friend Lauren.
And I've got good people around me who know about business. And so with that being said, I think we're doing okay, but yeah, y'all, and this woman right here she has honed her craft. She knows what she's doing. Like I said, has a heart for the community, and she's an amazing person to talk to. Just sitting here for the last 28 minutes, I'm just like, man, I love hearing what she has to say about just life in general and her vendors. Like she loves on these people. So
everything I own is something from somebody.
Absolutely.
These cups I have, he said I was gonna have to get rid of some of them because there's no more that fit in the thing, and so I'll buy my boyfriend some, and he'll use some, and then the kids, my nephews will come over, and they have a few of them.
There you go.
So my teacher friends make like tumblers and T-shirts, and I have so many, and they're like, "I'm sorry for Christmas for getting you like T-shirts and tumblers." I'm like, "Those are my favorite things."
Yeah.
I have so many I can keep in the cabinet, and then I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna have to give this one to somebody."
But this
so
is
I can
my
get me a
Monday
new
one. Like this one's
But
for coffee.
who doesn't appreciate T-shirts and tumblers?
I know.
I
they're
love
the
T-shirts.
perfect.
Especially like what
you
teacher
get to
doesn't
keep
appreciate a good
them.
teacher shirt or a teacher tumbler?
And that's what I did for
Exactly.
my bosses this year. I got them a tumbler and then a pair of these earrings. And we're all cousins too,
Right.
Of course, it's Fred.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah.
literally this shirt, these earrings, and this tumbler, we're all cousins. So, and that's cool too. So you're supporting family as well.
Absolutely.
So it works out.
I love
Yeah.
that.
They don't know this yet, but we're actually working on a like an HTT media shirt for all the group to wear.
Oh, that would be really cool.
Just so people can identify us when we have events.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
They'll know that y'all are the media group.
But so right now, and I do this every time, and this is something that me and David started from the beginning, the first show on. Right now is what we call shameless plug time. So if you've ever watched our show, this is where Miss Melissa is going to get a chance to look into that camera and say whatever she wants about whatever she wants. So the floor is yours.
Whatever I want.
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on.
So the first thing I want to say is that y'all come out to support the Fred Community Trade Show. This is going to be our first event. I know a lot of people have been messaging me saying that the weather is going to be cold, but just bundle up and come out there and get you something warm. There's going to be gumbo and grilled cheese and funnel
Absolutely.
cakes and everything. So just you can get you some warm food and then walk around and do some shopping. And it's right before
You'll find out.
Valentine's Day. So it'll be perfect to get wood roses. There's going to be lots of homemade like sewn stuff, so quilts and jewelry. There's going to be lots of jewelry vendors out there.
And it's Valentine's Day coming up, so pay attention
don't forget.
to that.
And the person that is doing the photo booth actually is going to have a booth next to her selling chocolate-covered strawberries and chocolate-covered Oreos and all of that. I've already placed an order with her.
So,
just bring me
You
some.
know, I don't eat regular strawberries. Like I can't stand the taste of them, but I love like anything dipped strawberry.
Yes.
Like whether it's white chocolate, caramel, whatever.
I like the white chocolate with the sprinkles. That's
I like
Yeah.
dark
favorite.
chocolate.
So yeah, y'all, like I said, give me the date again.
It
It's
is
the
January the 22nd.
Yes.
From 10 a.m.
Saturday,
to 5
right?
p.m.
This
Yes,
Saturday.
Saturday.
So
It's coming up Saturday. Yes.
y'all go out to Fred Community Trade Show. It's going to be a great time. 70 plus vendors there.
Yes.
They're going to rock it. bring you a jacket, bring you whatever, but make sure y'all come out and check out this thing. It's going to be amazing.
And we're hoping to make it a monthly thing for
sweet.
Sure, too. So,
absolutely.
I mean, if we can get the vendors out there, I mean, I'm thinking probably the last weekend of each month would be perfect. That's after everybody's paydays usually.
Yeah.
So teachers usually, I think, get paid towards the end of the month. And so that would be.
It's a good idea. You should start going to some of these trade days and selling your books.
Actually,
I second that. You should.
Believe it or not, there was. I went to the Lumberton holiday one, and there was a guy that is an author, and he.
But
was selling
I'm sure
his
their
books.
books were good though.
Hey, their books are books. You got to promote your books.
Not mine.
That's true. Don't be your own worst critic.
Yep.
No, they really are though. I need to rewrite them. That's a whole
Whatever. I've read some of your books. They're good.
Yeah. So, is there anything else that you have? You want to talk about anything else?
That's it.
Okay.
I've
Guys,
just gotten fired.
why?
Because whenever you said you could say whatever.
Oh, we don't talk about that team on this show. That's a sports show thing, and we don't. That's a personal choice that I don't talk about that team. But don't forget the toy box raffle. Y'all, like I said, y'all can go to Frenchie's, Fancy's, or the Tiger Hut. Thank you again for the Tiger Hut. 112 Pine Plaza, 409-373-6141. Y'all make sure y'all go by there and please tell them HTT Media sent you. Don't forget that part because they watch this show and they need to know that their advertising is working.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
So that way they sponsor.
Yeah,
They sponsor
absolutely.
Again.
Guys,
This is the long one that won't ever end. She doesn't know how to stop it.
what do you mean you don't know how to stop it? Oh, okay.
And then it goes, ah.
That's fine. So, Miss Melissa, we thank you for coming on the show again. We wish you the best of luck. Like I said, we'll try to get some guys out there to do some live feeds at the Fred Community Trade Show. The 22nd, this Saturday, starts at 10 a.m. Do not miss it, okay?
And if we start the one up over here, we can do,
Absolutely.
we get together and do this and talk about who all's going to be out there and all that.
Absolutely. I love it. Guys, like I said, thank you for your continued support for not only So Here's the Thing, but all of our shows across the board and HTT Media. Like I always say in every one of my shows, you are the best thing about HTT Media. We are here for the people. We thank you again.